There are more child abuse cases of all different types. Sometimes we hope it's not so much an increase in the number of violence committed against children and perhaps more of an awareness of crimes that happen to kids, and that more people are reporting them in a timely fashion so that we're able to evaluate those cases.
Most children have tremendous resiliency, even sometimes at a very young age. What we've learned, however, in the last 12 or 15 years in children's mental health is that some children, if they experience trauma, that trauma can really cause changes in how the brain works and how our thoughts get formed, and thereafter, how we perceive the world.
The Child Abuse Prevention Agency is so important. It's essential, and without that, the rates of child abuse go up, the services go down to be able to prevent them, and there's just not as many healthy families.
The KidsFirst programs are relatively unique in the focus on prevention. KidsFirst functions as the primary child abuse prevention council in Placer County, and as such is charged really with connecting families to the services that are needed in an effort to prevent child abuse and neglect in our counties.
KidsFirst, acting as the Placer County's Child Abuse Prevention Council, it's critical that we have interagency coordination and support among a variety of professionals. When we're all working together, we are standing in harm's way for our children, and we form that safety net to protect them when the family falls apart.
This can happen to any family. It's challenging to be a parent at many different times, and be able to reach out to any parent to be able to offer them help and offer them services, and to come in and come to some of these wonderful classes to learn how to be better parents.
One for you, one for me, one for Mommy. Okay, are you guys ready? You're a shark. That was a good one. Shark. High five, high five. Good job, Mommy. You got it.
We had twin girls, 8 years old, and we found this class through their school. So I told him about the class and said, I think that will be perfect for us to take. And I was leaning towards more for him. But when I took the classes, I found out that I learned more than I didn't know.
Yeah, so she told me that we were going to go to a parenting class, and I thought, oh, great, this is going to be interesting. And after sitting in the class for the first night, I was hooked. I just learned so much just on one night. I couldn't wait for the other 7 classes. I was just, wow. Yes. We should have been doing this a long time ago.
My whole family lives in Sudan, Africa. I don't have any close families here, just me and my husband. When I had my first child, I went into postpartum depression. There are many things that I missed with my first one, and then with the help of KidsFirst, I got to do it with Krulus. I was so happy to have Leticia visiting me. It calmed me down, because the less you know, the more stress you get into. Of course, if you don't know why your baby is crying, then you get frustrated. But when you have the answer, then you calm down. So it was of so much help.
When we support parents and empower them, they strengthen families, which in turn builds happy, healthy children, which leads to confident adults, strong communities, and a vibrant Placer County.
KidsFirst has been at the forefront of helping us mitigate the challenges that come to the Child Abuse Agency just by being a great partner.
An ounce of prevention is worth so much more money than being able to try and treat these families and children after something horrible has happened.
This program came at exactly the right time. I was in need of that help at that point.
It was amazing because the girls came to me and says, Mom, I'm so glad that my dad is taking those classes. And I said, why? Because he has changed so much. We can communicate with him. He understands our needs. So I was so excited that he was able to take those classes as well.
Thank you, KidsFirst. Thank you, KidsFirst.